Beloved soul, the angels whisper through the wind tonight because your heart has been asking questions that only love can answer. You have felt the ache, haven't you? That quiet pull inside your chest that seems to call a name you can't quite hear. That name belongs to them, the one your soul has known before time was time. You wonder if they still think of you. You wonder if they remember your eyes, your laughter, the way your energy once wrapped around theirs like a warm light. They do. They always have. And now, through me, through these words, their soul is reaching out one last time to speak what the human voice could never say. They say, I never stopped feeling you. Even when I tried to move on, even when I smiled at someone else, my heart still whispered your name in every quiet room. They say, I still see you in small moments, in songs that find me out of nowhere, in colors that remind me of your spirit, in dreams that feel too real to ignore. And they confess this to you now, because they know you've been holding back tears that you pretend not to feel. They know you've been strong for too long. They know you've been pretending that love doesn't still ache in your bones, but it does. And that ache is sacred, because love like yours doesn't vanish. It transforms. It becomes the reason two souls evolve, even when they walk on different paths. Your soulmate wants you to know this. They didn't leave because you weren't enough. They left because their soul needed to grow in ways you couldn't guide at that time. They needed to walk through shadow so they could return to light, and they want you to forgive them. Not because they deserve it, but because your spirit deserves peace. They say, I wish I had told you how deeply you changed me. You were the mirror that showed me who I really was. You loved me when I was hard to love. You stayed when my own fear tried to push you away. You need to know something, beloved. The connection between you and them was never a coincidence. It was written. A divine contract between two ancient souls who agreed to find each other again, to remind each other what love really is. You didn't lose them. You transformed with them. Even in separation, your energies still speak. Your hearts still find each other in quiet dimensions where words do not exist. And yet this message, this confession, is not only about missing you, it's about thanking you. They thank you for the patience you gave them when they couldn't love themselves. They thank you for the light you offered when they lived in darkness. They thank you for never trying to change them, only trying to help them see. And they say, I never said it, but I saw your pain. I saw the nights you cried over me. I felt your prayers when you asked the universe to send me peace. And even when I was silent, I heard them. I felt them. Now listen closely. The angels want you to know this isn't just a message from them. It's a message for you because it's time. Time to stop carrying the weight of unspoken love as a wound. Time to let it become wings. You are not meant to stay trapped in the memory of what could have been. You are meant to rise from it, wiser, softer, stronger. The pain you felt was not punishment. It was preparation. It shaped you into the version of yourself that can now love without fear. And even now, your soulmate's soul bows to yours in gratitude. They say, you loved me like heaven would. You touched my heart like an angel does. And even if I never return in this life, know that in the next, I will find you again. They confess this because they finally see. They see what you tried to show them all along. They see what your silence meant. They see that your love was not ordinary. It was divine. Beloved, the angels say. You must stop thinking that love failed you. It didn't. It freed you. It taught you that your heart is capable of miracles, and it still is. The one who hurt you wasn't meant to destroy you. They were meant to awaken you, to break open your heart so light could pour through the cracks. The angels are standing beside you now. They are brushing your shoulder with warmth. They are saying, you did not lose love. You became love. Every tear you cried watered your next beginning. Every sleepless night became a seed of strength. And now, the universe is rearranging itself to bring someone new, someone healed, who will love you without confusion. Your soulmate's confession is their goodbye. but not the end of your story. It's the turning of the page. They want you to promise something. Promise that you will not wait in pain. Promise that you will open your heart again, even if it trembles. Because love wants to find you again. But this time it will come with peace. They say, "I'm sorry I didn't understand what you were trying to give me." I see it now. I see that you were my angel in human form, and the angels echo this truth. You were. You still are. You carry heaven in your chest, and every person who touches your life feels it, even if they don't yet understand why. Don't close your heart because of the past. Let it stay open for the miracles still to come. The universe never takes something away without preparing something better. Your soulmate's confession is the sound of closure. But closure, in the language of the divine, does not mean ending. It means completion. Their love for you was real, but so is your destiny without them. You are walking toward something extraordinary, something that will not leave you guessing. Someone who will recognize your soul instantly, not because they need to, but because they remember. Until then, the angels want you to rest, to breathe, to stop replaying every conversation in your mind, to forgive yourself for not seeing the red flags sooner, to forgive them for not knowing how to love you then. They say, "Thank you for teaching me what unconditional love feels like. Thank you for believing in me even when I gave you nothing to hold on to. I'll carry that love with me wherever my journey goes." And the angels say, "You are not hard to love. You were just trying to love someone still learning how to love themselves. Breathe that in, because your spirit has been waiting to hear it. You were never too much. You were the right soul at the wrong time, and that's not your fault. This ending is divine redirection, a gentle hand guiding you toward something higher. And when you finally meet the one who is meant to stay, you will understand why every tear, every heartbreak, every silent prayer was worth it. They will love you easily. They will not run. They will not make you guess. They will not confuse peace for passion. They will hold you like home. That is the love heaven is preparing for you now. It is already written. It is already yours. So let your soulmate's confession be what it truly is. A blessing disguised as goodbye. Smile when you think of them now. Not with pain, but with gratitude, because they helped you find yourself. And that, beloved, was the whole purpose of your meeting. The angels are surrounding you now. They are whispering, "You are loved beyond measure. You are protected beyond fear, and you are never, ever alone." Your soulmate's final words echo softly. "Thank you for loving me. Thank you for freeing me, and thank you for becoming the light I could never hold. Now release them with peace." Look up, the sky is changing color for you. The next chapter has already begun, and when love comes again, as it surely will, you will recognize it by its calm. You will know it's right because it will not hurt. It will feel like coming home after a long journey. That is your destiny. That is your blessing. And the angels say, it's already on its way. Beloved soul, if your heart is still listening, stay with me a little longer. Because there's something more the angels want you to hear tonight. They are saying, this is the part where healing begins. You've heard your soulmate's confession, but now the spotlight turns to you. What will you do with this love that still lives inside you? Will you keep it locked behind your ribs? Or will you let it teach you how to love yourself the way you once loved them? Take a deep breath right now. Feel that? That is the echo of your own strength returning home. The angels say, do not let nostalgia trick you into believing the past was better than your destiny. What is gone was beautiful, yes, but what is coming is sacred. It is peace without pretending. It is love without pain. Your soulmate's last confession was never meant to pull you back. It was meant to set you free, to remind you that you are capable of love so powerful, it reshaped another soul entirely. But here's the secret. The angels want you to see that the story isn't about who left. It's about who you became after they did. Look at you now. Still standing, still open, still believing in love even after heartbreak. That is divine strength. That is what makes your light so rare. They whisper, "Tell the world how love changed you, not how it broke you." Because your healing is not a quiet story anymore. It's a testimony that someone else out there needs to hear. So, chosen one, I want you to take a moment and reflect. What would you say if your soulmate could hear you now? Would you forgive them? Would you thank them for the lesson? Would you tell them you're finally ready to move on? Comment that truth below. Write it as a declaration to the universe, because every word you release becomes energy that sets you free. Maybe your heart still whispers, "I still miss you." Or maybe it says, "I'm ready to let go." Both are valid. Both are powerful. You see, the angels don't measure your healing by how quickly you forget. They measure it by how gently you choose to remember, by how much light you let return to your life after the storm. They are saying, your heart is not broken. It's being rearranged to hold something even greater. And listen closely. The next person who enters your life will not need to be fixed. They will meet you whole. They will see the scars on your heart and still call them beautiful. The angels want you to write this in your soul tonight. I release what no longer serves me, and I open my heart to love that feels like peace. Say it out loud. Whisper it if you must. Because the moment you do, you tell heaven you are ready for the next chapter. They say, you have cried enough tears for the past. Now cry tears of release. Cry because you are free. Cry because you survived. You are the one who turned heartbreak into wisdom. You are the one who kept loving even when love felt like fire. And that makes you a vessel of light. The angels are asking you to do something brave tonight. Share what part of this message touched your heart the most. Was it the apology you never heard? The promise of new love? The reminder that you are still worthy? Write it below, not for me, but for you. Because when you speak it, you claim it. You anchor it into your reality. And as you do, the angels gather around you. They are smiling now, saying, look at our brave one. Look at our chosen one finally choosing themselves. They are wrapping their light around your shoulders, soft and warm like sunlight after a long winter. They are whispering, you can rest now. You can stop fighting what was and start receiving what is meant for you. You've done enough surviving. Now it's time to live, to love without fear, to trust again. Not because the past didn't hurt, but because your soul has learned that love is still worth it. Your soulmate's last confession was the closing of one book. But darling, your life is an entire library waiting to be written. So take this moment, breathe, smile softly. And if your heart feels it, say it out loud. I am ready to receive the love that mirrors my healing. Then go below and write it. Because when you put your words in motion, the universe listens. Let this comment section be your altar. Let your words become prayers. Let your healing become light for someone else who needs hope tonight. And as you do, the angels bow to you once more. They whisper, you are love, you are light, and you are finally free. Now lift your head, chosen one. Love is watching you with quiet eyes, and it's coming closer every day. Beloved soul, the angels are still here. They have not left your side, not even for a moment. They are asking me to tell you something deeper, something that will shift how you see love forever. You see, when your soulmate's spirit confessed those final words, it wasn't only about closure. It was also about awakening. Because the truth is, you were never meant to love halfway. You were designed to love in full color, in full presence, in full truth. And that's why your love felt so heavy, because it was real. It carried eternity inside it. But now the angels say, don't let this be the story that ends with heartbreak. Let it be the story that begins with rebirth. They want you to understand. Every ending in your life is an invitation for your soul to rise. Every person who couldn't stay was teaching you how to return to yourself. And your soulmate? They were your mirror, showing you the love you've been searching for was never outside of you. It was always in your light. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine them standing before you, not as they were, but as pure energy. No pain, no regret, just the truth of love that never dies. Now imagine them saying, thank you for setting me free. Thank you for showing me what real love feels like. And thank you for finally letting me go. Do you feel that warmth in your chest right now? That's their energy releasing. That's the angels sealing your heart with light. They are whispering. This is your turning point. The chapter of waiting is ending. The chapter of becoming has begun. Now, beloved one, the angels want to ask you something. If you could tell your soulmate one last thing, what would it be? Would you say, I forgive you? Would you say, I still love you? Would you say, thank you for the lesson? Pause here. Let your soul answer. Then write it in the comments below. Let this be your letter to the universe, your release, your rebirth, your closure, because your words tonight are sacred keys. They unlock healing not only for you, but for every soul reading them. You never know who your courage might heal. The angels say, speak your truth in love and watch how heaven responds. Now listen closely. Your soulmate's spirit is not lost. They are learning, growing, evolving, just as you are. They see your glow from where they are now, and they're proud of you for not letting pain turn you bitter. They whisper, I see you smiling again, and it feels like forgiveness. And the angels nod gently. They say, you did not lose them, you completed them. Every soul we meet leaves an imprint. And sometimes the most powerful love stories are the ones that never end in touch, but in transformation. The angels want you to realize something important. Love doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes love means setting someone free and trusting that your paths will cross again when both of you are ready for forever. They say, don't chase what is gone. Prepare for what is coming, because there is someone, a divine counterpart, who has been feeling your energy without even knowing your name yet. They are out there, dreaming of a love that feels like peace, and your healing is calling them closer. The angels want you to prepare space for that new energy. Clean the corners of your heart. Release the ghosts of what once was. Say out loud, I am ready for love that matches my healing. Then, comment it below as your declaration. Let it echo across the world like a vibration of faith. Because every time you type those words, the universe rearranges itself to meet your frequency. Your next chapter will not be built on pain. It will be built on purpose. The angels want to remind you. You are not meant to be remembered by your heartbreak. You are meant to be remembered by your light, by the way you kept loving even when you had every reason not to. That's divine. That's power. They are saying, let your healing be louder than your history. And as you read these words, you can feel your heart becoming lighter. You can feel your body exhaling all that it held too long. That's not imagination. That's release. The angels are performing heart surgery on your spirit right now. They are taking the pain, the memories, the unanswered questions, and they are turning them into gold. They whisper, every tear you cried was watering your wings. You have no idea how bright your next season will be. But heaven does. And that's why they brought you here tonight, to remind you that it's safe to begin again. So chosen one, let's do something together. Take one deep breath for the love that ended. Take another for the love that's beginning, and one more for yourself, for surviving what tried to break you. Now with a steady heart, comment this. I release what hurt me. I honor what taught me. I welcome what's meant for me. Let the angels see your faith. Let your future hear your voice. Because tonight, you are not mourning love. You are rebirthing it. Your soulmate's last confession was never meant to make you cry forever. It was meant to make you see that you are light, see that you are worthy, see that you were never abandoned, only redirected toward your divine path. And as the angels fade into a soft glow around you, they whisper their final message for this night. You were loved before they came. You are loved now that they are gone, and you will always be loved, no matter who stays or leaves. Now tell me, what part of this message spoke directly to your heart? What truth are you taking with you tonight? Write it below and let your healing inspire another soul who needs this light right now. Because when one heart heals, the entire world glows a little brighter. And beloved, your light is already shining. Beloved soul, before you go, the angels want you to pause for one last moment. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. That rhythm, that's the sound of purpose still alive within you. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every ending you've lived through has been a sacred rehearsal for the love, peace, and alignment that are coming next. The angels are smiling as they speak now. You made it through the storm, and you did not lose your light. You've listened with your heart, and because of that, heaven has heard you too. You are being guided towards something greater, something gentler, something that will make sense of every tear you ever cried. If this message touched you tonight, write "I am ready for my divine peace" in the comments. Let the angels see your declaration. Let the universe hear your faith, because that single sentence can open 1,000 unseen doors. And if your heart is still healing, remember, the angels are still beside you. Every sunrise is a message from heaven saying, "Begin again." Thank you for sharing your energy here tonight. Thank you for allowing these words to touch your soul. Until we meet again, may your dreams be gentle, your path be clear, and your heart stay open to miracles. The angels whisper one final truth. You were never alone. You were always loved. If you felt this message, let the angels know in the comments below. Share this light so that another lost heart can find their way home. I love you, chosen one. Heaven loves you more. And your story is just beginning.